Hey everyone, how's it going? Hassan here. It's vlog time because I'm headed to the Pokemon World Championships 2014 in Washington D.C. I figured I would check it out. I'm not competing obviously, but I wanted to go and see how things were. So I'm going with some of my cousins from California. They're visiting. I'm going with Ali. I'm going with my cousin Yusuf and my sister Amina. So we're all headed to Washington D.C. So we're gonna check things out, see how things go, maybe shop a little, and just have some fun. So we're on the metro right now, headed there. So I'll vlog and show you guys what it's like. All right, we got out of the metro. We are about to turn the corner and get into the get to the convention center. Here we are. We're ready. You guys ready?
Yeah.
We'll see how things are. It's probably gonna be very crowded, but it should be fun. Just checking things out, and we'll be street passing a lot of people. And,
I already got
we'll just see.
like 5.
There we go. I see the sign for the convention center. We'll turn the corner and then get ready. Oh wait, not this corner. We got one more corner. One more corner. We're getting ready. Let's flip the camera. And the entrance is down here. So when we get inside, we'll show you what it's like. I think there's a video game convention in the same place. There's a Donkey Kong or something there. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna go find the Pokemon place and see, but we'll check this out. So there is a Video Gamers United thing as well. You have to buy tickets, but it's 50% off for coming to the Pokemon thing, but we'll see. But here it is, the Donkey Kong advertising the, it was kind of scary actually, advertising the video game thing. But if we head up the escalator over there, we'll head to the Pokemon convention, you know, because there's Pikachu up there. So let's get over to the Pokemon place. Oh, and there's also some signs for Pokemon World, so I'll show you guys what the signs look like. So Pokemon World Championships.
Oh, and
it tells you welcome in all these different languages.
Listen, that's the Mega Charizard.
Yeah, both Mega Charizards and Mega Mewtwo and everything.
What's a Mega Mewtwo?
Right there.
Oh.
And there's World Championships, the event schedule. So right now it is 1:12. So right now I think we got some Pokemon card game stuff. Ooh, there's a bunch of things going on today.
Autographing.
Autographs with Mr. Junichi Masuda. Oh, it ended at 12. Oh well. But still, let's go check it out and see what's going on. We are here. We came up the escalator. Lots of Pokemon stuff. And look, there's Pikachu. We should get a picture with Pikachu. That would be awesome. We've made it up. Here's the Pikachu balloon. It's staring at us. Hey, Pikachu. And then on the other side over here, they have Xerneas and Yveltal. Oh, come on, guys. Oops, sorry, Mina. Come on. Guys, I'll use it.
Looks like he's grabbing you.
There is balloon of Yveltal and Xerneas. All right, you guys ready to head inside?
Yeah.
Let's go inside. All right, hey everyone, I'm at the Pokemon World Championships, and I met this guy here. What's your name?
My real name is Irving.
So check him out. Check out his YouTube channel where he's checking out the Pokemon Championships. What's been your favorite thing that you've seen so far at the championships?
How big everybody came there, like how big the crowd is.
Yeah? I saw pictures from yesterday. It was really crowded, so I'm excited to check it out.
I saw some of the mascots here.
Oh yeah? Oh nice. That'll be really cool. Well, nice meeting you. Thanks. Alright, we are entering the World Championships. Look how packed this is. Packed. This is pretty cool. We got the card game. Ooh, look at this. Card game championships going on.
How do you play?
Oh, never
mind, I know how.
Something just happened. Pikachu's up there. Cool, so let's head in and kind of check things out. We got the starters over there, Chessman and Fennekin. They have an exclusive Aegislash distribution here.
Aegislash.
Gives you the steps to download Aegislash. So
Awesome, I want it.
let's do that. Alright, so it says go to mystery gifts. And then we'll go to receive gift. Yeah, via local wireless, because you can only get it here. Oh, what is that? Battle in Washington, D.C. Let's launch this. Receive this gift. What does it say? The special Aegislash is a gift to you in celebration of the 2014 Pokemon World Championships. Alright, here we go. Receiving gift.
Yes! I'm receiving it too!
Got a special Aegislash. Pick up your gift from the delivery mark.
Is mine boy or girl?
I don't know. Let's open it up and let's kind of actually see which Aegislash it is, like what it does.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'm picking it up at the Pokemart.
Could I download the other Heracross right now?
If you connect to the internet, I don't know if there's internet here, probably not right now. Alright, so I'm downloading the Aegislash, you can see. Now let's kind of take a look at what it looks like here. Aegislash. So it's a level 50 Aegislash.
Oh man!
And it knows Wide Guard, Keen Shield, Shadow Ball, and Flash Cannon. Is there any more information about the Pokemon? Nature, quiet nature, and it says where, net, and Worlds 2014. So that's pretty cool. So that is the special Aegislash you can download only at Worlds 2014. Headed into the Pokemon shop. Ooh, lots of cool stuff. Cool stuff at the Pokemon shop. Let's go shopping. Ooh, look at all this stuff. All these plushies and iPhone cases and notebooks. Oh, this is an exclusive notebook, guys. That's only at the World thing if you guys want it, or journal. There's a Pikachu hat. There's your Fennekin hat right there. Over there on the right, Fennekin hat.
Can I get it? Oh, it's too expensive.
And there's other little figures of stuff too. Pokemon little figures.
$5.
Rayquaza and there's another t-shirt that looks like that. Ollie's wearing the Pokemon hat. He's trying it out.
No, not the square. 1, 2, 3.
Yusuf's trying the Fennekin hat on.
Did you get it? Oh, I
You have a
can't get
Delphox plush.
But I can't get it. It's too expensive.
$35. Pikachu hats over there. Scatterbug plush and Inkay.
Why would they have a scatterbug? I don't get it.
What, you don't want a Scatterbug?
No.
Another figure collection right there.
And an Inkay, what?
There's a iPhone case.
What is this?
And the deck protector sleeve. They're
Ooh,
little
it's
figures.
a Mega Reshiram.
The other version of it, I forget what it's called.
Reshiram Kyurem thing.
Floki hats.
Let's turn it upside down.
Keychains of Chespin and Fennekin and Froakie and Flabebe plushes.
Okay, so it isn't attached. Wait, I think this
Pikachu journal and Chespin hats
and Delphox.
and more little figures. Ooh, there's Dialga and Venusaur.
Ooh, it's too expensive. I don't know what I'm getting.
They got a chestnut plush. That's pretty cool. That looks awesome,
How come
actually.
there's no Greninja?
I don't know. Maybe it's sold. So Ali and Yusuf got those shirts. They got each of the shirts, and I got the chestnuts. Yay! I have a Chespin plush, so I figured I'd get a chestnut now as well. So there's that. All right, we're gonna go get some seats and get some snacks and everything as well.
Mega Lucario.
Looks like they have Pokemon trading card games coming to iPad. I guess they're doing a testing of it as well. So Pokemon trading card game online. You can see the screen. Looks like the same thing from the PC game, but they're beta testing like the iPad versions and stuff here as well. So we're sitting down, getting ready for the championships. Looks like the next is the video game junior finals. So we got some seats. There it is. And we'll check it out and see how things go. stream, or the Twitch stream, whatever they're doing. I'm there, the Pikachu hat, you probably can't see me. I'll flip the camera screen. You can't even see me. I have the Pikachu right here. This is me jumping up and down. I don't even know. You can't even see it, but anyways, I'm on the stream, so it's pretty cool.
Pokemon fans, and welcome back to the Pokemon Video Game World Championships. We are live from Washington, D.C. I'm Justin Flynn, and joining me again is Dweeha. And guys, let us know how stoked you are to be here, guys. It is the final day of the World Championships. Let me hear you out here, guys.
And now we're actually going to crown a brand new champion this year.
Yeah, it's going to be a really, really awesome matchup,
World
guys.
Championship time, yes.
His team, as you can see right there, is going to be Gardevoir, Zapdos, Hydreigon, Garchomp, Aegislash, and Kangaskhan.
Right there.
And he hasn't really done too much in the World of Pokemon, but I mean, he's here right now with the World Finals.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's going to be around the same. It always helps to have a family member that you can maybe train with and get ready for these kind of battles. And I think that Swan, let's hear it, guys, for both of these potential world champions here.
Right, Washington Swan is actually the younger brother of Cameron Swan, who last year top forward at the Senior World Championships in Vancouver. His accomplishments right now, as you can see on the screen, first place at Virginia Regionals. You know, he top 16 this year at Nationals in Indianapolis, and last year he also top 8 at as well. So really impressive resume coming from London.
Yeah, and looks like to have a pretty solid team of his own there.
At least he's repping Virginia.
You know, always got to love the Kangaskhan.
On stage, we have the Pokemon Video Game Junior Division Finals! The competitors are Player 1 from the United States, London Swan! Versus Player 2 from Japan, Kota Yamamoto!
Alright, here we go, game time.
Alright, looks like, yeah, that was a good intimidate there. It's unfortunate he's already
doing pretty well here in the first round. So let's
Right,
see
definitely. That Zapdos can pretty problematic for London, because that Zapdos revealing Roost means that it's actually probably training a lot of defense. And with Roost, it's going to be able to pull back most of its health and just be out there for so long. And I don't know if London is going to be able to find a way to knock it out, but he's definitely going to look for answers for it.
I agree with you there. It looks like we're going to see a protect from Zapdos. I mean, a protect from Salamence. Protecting itself. Rotom hitting back with the Thunderbolt, getting rid of that Mega. It's a 2v3 right now. Yeah, goes to get it up.
London picking up that knockout.
Is here. Great as well. It looks like Kota Yamamoto taking game 1
Like
of
Kota won the
World
first
Finals.
Right, and Kota showing exactly that he is here to win, and London's going to have to fight. Which is always a thing too.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're starting round 2.
They're always a thing.
Kota's Kangaskhan is Mega.
Alright, Kangaskhan going Mega there for Kota Yamamoto.
See what happens to kick off this round.
And Rotom protecting nice, so not wanting to take any potential fake out damage here this turn, and can like scout off. The double edge actually decides to go just full on power. Thunderbolt as well, so no damage, and finds out kind of what his opponent's doing.
Right.
Let's see how this round
Good move right there for London.
Showing the flinch here, let's see what happens. A critical hit, and double edge doesn't have Aegislash switch there. Thunderbolt though, doubling up with that slash. Aegislash would take neutral damage on the shield. Pretty big from Aegislash, typically a So not necessarily the big up speed, but could get that paralysis.
Right, H-Slash is one of those weird Pokemon where you kind of want to be slower to stay in shape and knock out Hanks on fake out. And H-Slash will probably be able to hang in there.
Both Dakota's Pokemons are in the red.
The second knockout if you want to. But the question is, will H-Slash still have that substitute problem after this turn? That's going to be very important because H-Slash will have that kind of substitute. Has so much more.
Gonna happen. Here we go. Mega Evolution.
Mega form right now. Kangaskhan bringing out Baby King. This will be a good turn for London. Let's see what happens here. Fake out into the Kangaskhan slot, getting rid of that Mega there. Very nice. And let's see what Darkshot decides to do. And does almost 50% on Kangaskhan. Substitute's gone, but we're going to get an attack, I think. Dropping that guard shot now. So mad right there. Keeps that extra damage. All right, H-Slash getting a touch of life back to London, so still in a great position for London.
Well, this one is going to be tough. Let's see what happens.
And that was actually
Looks like we're going to switch in Rotom.
All right, London's bringing in Rotom.
Stand sheet for H-Slash going King Shield. So no damage there that turn. Hardcore could be carrying that Shadow Ball. Not very good into the Sword form of H-Slash. Alright, there it is, the Moon Blast though, actually targeting the Kang slot, hitting the Wash Rotom, taking it down into the yellow, and dropping a special attack. That's tough for Rotom there, special attacker. Okay, getting a little bit of life back up from the Citrus there that we saw last game. And the Thunderbolt H-Slash protects itself. So nice, not a ton of damage, but unfortunate on that special attack drop.
right, and Rotom right now not going to be able to do too much damage to either of these Pokemon. Knock out that Zapdos really, and knock out that Gardevoir.
What happens next?
Really win.
Yeah, definitely. So we see the Moon Blast actually into the H-Slash and the Thunderbolt, so doubling up. Maybe fearing that slot, maybe trying to get it less so it can't substitute. We'll see what happens here. The Thunderbolt on Gardevoir does huge damage. Actually, a critical hit. A critical hit takes it into the yellow. All right. Oh, going into blade for Shadow. The Gardevoir's going to drop here.
Nice.
Taking the 3-1 lead right now. Getting a little bit of help back from that leftovers.
Right now it's Zapdos versus Wash Rotom, H-Slash, and Kangaskhan still back. So Zapdos has a lot of work to do if he really wants to try to steal this victory away.
Definitely, it's got an uphill battle with that roost, that rocky helmet.
See if Kodo can come through.
The Thunderbolt might pick up the feint on the H-Slash here. It does. H-Slash down to 0. All right, Kangaskhan is going to be coming in here after the Rotom. He's slow. That chip damage over time.
Right now it's going to be Zapdos against that Wash Rotom and that Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan has to be careful. It has absolutely no way to recover. And at the same time, that Wash Rotom with that special attack drop will not be able to do too much damage that goes back.
All right, decides to go with Fake Out here, taking a big risk, going to take a lot of damage from that rocky helmet, maybe even more damage than the Fake Out did. Let's see what we get here from Wash Rotom here. Hydro Pump actually ends up connecting with that special attack protection. Oh my gosh, it's in the red. This is a huge turn.
Right now, the unfortunate thing is that Kangaskhan's going to be able to outspeed that Zapdos and probably knock it out. So really good position right now for London, and Kota really just not going to be able to do anything about this.
You're right. The double
And that's it.
that's it's going to take damage to
London on from the U.S. wins round 2.
So guys, we have a game 3. We have a
into
game
round
3
3,
of the Junior World Championships.
There we go.
And London getting that game so beautifully, he realized
Just a moment here.
this is it.
There we go.
Third game, World Championship Finals for the Junior Division. Both players right now playing for $3,500 in scholarship. Second place
Still
will
rooting
get
for London,
$1,500 in
represent the
scholarship.
U.S.
So,
and Virginia. Go.
I think the most important thing for these kids is the fact that they crown themselves as the world champion.
Yes, that is a huge accomplishment. All right, it looks like the lead from London is going to be Darkshot Kangaskhan, and Kota not switching it up. Zapdos King again.
I think he has faith in his leads right now. Going to be interesting to see if he did decide to change it up in the back, but Kangaskhan Zapdos, I mean, it's brought him here, you know, maybe. So, gonna have to see what they do.
Sometimes you gotta play with what you're comfortable with.
Right, definitely. I agree with you there, Justin. Right now, I think both Kangaskhan is really having that fake out support. Going to be so
Out, going non-mega there, I think actually gets a critical hit. Kangaskhan flinches and can't move. Rock slide. Oh no, the avoid. I think it might have been the Zapdos there. Oh no, Zapdos avoiding the rock slide. That was huge, and a Thunder Wave going to slow down one of these Pokemon there, slowing down Kangaskhan.
Interesting to see why he did not go Mega. I would believe that he is probably carrying the inner focus ability, which is why he decided not to Mega, so that if Kota's Kangaskhan did decide to fake out the Kangaskhan slot, he'd still be able to at least provide fake out support.
Rid of here. Now going Mega for London. Garchomp with the rock slide again. Could pick up a flinch here. Could pick up a big flinch. All right, getting into the yellow. Oh!
We see exactly how powerful Mega Kangaskhan is, doing so much damage as Aegislash decides to come in, thought it could come in for free, and it kind of did. Pressing off against Aegislash with its ability to Earthquake.
Alright, there it is. We see the Protect on Garchomp. Oh, protecting itself. An Earthquake, though. There it is, doing damage to his own Kangaskhan, but doing a lot of damage to that Aegislash, and it still manages to get up behind the substitute, so that could be big here in the future. There it is, and some leftovers.
Right, that paralysis is not too important because that Kangaskhan was going to move last, and Garchomp protects itself. Kangaskhan not really going to be able to hit Aegislash at all usually, unless it's
Oh no, the paralysis though, maybe on something much that time. There goes the Dragon Claw into that Garchomp's not going to do a ton of damage. Good points, it's going to do a little bit of damage back to that Garchomp as well. Garchomp Dragon Claw. Oh no, I don't know if it's going to pick it up. No! Aegislash going to get to attack here. Free shot on Kangaskhan. Out in the open. Goes into blade form here. Flash cannon. 90 hit points. Oh my gosh! This is huge! Kota flipping the script.
Kota taking a pretty strong lead right now. Considering the fact that he already lost to Mega, that Garchomp surviving that Dragon Claw is actually huge because now Kota is at such a pretty big advantage right now. London right now needs to figure out a way to knock out both his Pokemon as soon as possible without taking that much damage.
Yeah, definitely. We see the King Shield here from Kota. And the King Shield as well, so not want to take any damage here. The Earthquake. Nice, Rotom's Levitate's not going to affect it. Alright, Hydro Pump hit. There it is. The Hydro Pump lands on Garchomp. Gets out of here. This is a 2v2.
Zapdos and Aegislash on Kota's side versus Aegislash and Rotom on London's side. Really good prediction right there from London to realize that.
Alright, this is the final round. 2 versus 2.
Into the Aegislash.
No more Pokemon left for each of them.
Rotom Thunderbolt as well. Oh my gosh, can it fade the substitute though? That's going to be huge. The substitute fades. The substitute does fade. You see the chance of it? This is big. It's going blade form Shadow Ball though. Is it going to be enough to get it in shield form?
For London, thinking that Aegislash would be able to hang on for one more turn to pick up that knockout in Aegislash, and both players realizing that the key to victory right there is knocking out the Aegislash, deciding to double down on the Aegislash slides, and that is so unfortunate for London as right now he has to figure out a way to have Rotom be able to knock out both Zapdos and Aegislash.
Alright, looks like Aegislash is going to go into King Shield form here. The Thunderbolt there from Zapdos to be chipping away at this Rotom. And a Hydro Pump going back at it. No, he didn't most likely see the King Shield. A ton of damage here. Alright, getting a little bit of life back from the leftovers there on Aegislash.
Yeah, sticky situation now for London because you see that Hydro Pump, Rotom's strongest attack is only going to be able to do 50% to Zapdos, but at the same time Zapdos can easily just boost it off and peel back that 50%, while Aegislash is going to be free to hit that Rotom off the back.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate, and exactly like you said, we do see the roots back up to almost full health. Hydro Pump from Rotom. Again! Oh my gosh! Could we see 2 in a row? Is it possible? Could it happen? Alright, Aegislash going blade blade form, Shadow Ball. Gonna do some nice neutral damage to this Rotom here. Gonna most likely proc that Fish Spray that we saw earlier. Gonna take it back into the yellow, but almost at 50%.
And right now, I mean, Zapdos
Everybody's in the yellow.
Rotom. This could be it. This could be the final
Except for
turn.
now.
If Zapdos and Aegislash are able to do enough damage to this Rotom. And it most likely will be. And that's really unfortunate for Lenny, but he played an amazing set if otherwise.
All right, we do actually see a Protect on Zapdos. We see the Protect and the Aegislash still in blade form. Oh, there he goes back. Okay. There it is. Shield form, maybe just getting a little scout off there. And we're going to see the Rotom go with Thunderbolt, actually.
Yeah,
into the
Zapdos slot. Yeah, the Zapdos slot. So really, Rotom trying to take with that Zapdos, see if we can actually pick up that knockout. As both of Coach's Pokemon really just decided to protect themselves. Didn't want to open himself up to any opportunity to lose this match.
There it is. Oh my God! We have a world champion. It is going to be Kota Yamamoto from Japan. Lunch on incredible play. Incredible play for both players here.
That was a very exciting set to watch here at the finals of the junior division, and you know both these players are amazing players. We saw how well they played against each other, and it came down to pretty much the end of it because it all came down to that Aegislash battle.
That was the most intense match. I think I almost snapped this pen. I was so I hit you with the pen a couple of times. Man, when he picked up the pen on that Kangaskhan early on, that was huge, and I was just losing it over here.
Right, and usually when you lose your Mega Kangaskhan, so really in the battle, thinking to yourself, I'm playing from behind now, but Kota,
That was intense junior division world championship. That I could never get to that level of playing the games. It's insane. They were both really talented, and that was a lot of fun to watch. So we're waiting for the next set of matches to begin. It's probably gonna start soon. Just playing some 3DS. I did some Street Pass and everything. Looks like I think Yusuf and Amina are gonna play Pokemon against each other. So we're just kind of waiting for the next match to start. So we'll see how that goes.
Up against Mark McQuillan from the United Kingdom. You can see both of these players have traveled through an amazingly difficult bracket, featuring trainers from across the country, from the United States, from Japan, from Korea, from Spain, and the United Kingdom, all gathered here at DC. At the DC, you can see Nikolai Zielinski from the United States. Of course, first place in the 2014 Utah Regional, top 8 at the National Championships in the United States, and also another top 8 at the Seattle Regional. Some really strong placements there from him. You can see his team there in your lower left-hand corner. That's going to be Tyranitar, Mawile, Hydreigon, Gengar, Washrotom, and Garchomp that you can see from Nikolai Zielinski. Really a great season for him so far. I'm sure he'd love to top it off with a championship.
We can get a U.S. World Champion.
Yeah, always we get to the World Championships. We didn't come here just to play, right? So excellent training so far, but still, one more match to win.
Yep, and his opponent will be Mark McQuillan from the United Kingdom. And you can see Mark McQuillan is no stranger to the big stage. 10th at Worlds in 2011 as a junior, and last year 6th at Worlds as a senior, as well as 2nd Germany Nationals, 4th at Germany Nationals 2012 and 2013, and then a first placing here this year in the Italian Nationals. And there's his team there in the lower left-hand.
Player 2 from the United Kingdom, Mark McQuillan!
I love Nikolai with all his plushes. That's awesome. All his Pokemon are there with him. Alright, this is gonna be awesome.
Alright.
Through this team,
Here we go. Nikolai from the US against Mark from the UK. Junior division,
it's able to use that Will-O-Wisp more frequently, incredibly defensively, often carries Focus Sash, makes it hard for Kangaskhan to do damage since as a normal type Pokemon it can't hit ghost types. If it's a Mega Gengar, it's a little bit different, it's going for that trap mode, so it'll be important for Mark here to play this carefully, try not to get Kangaskhan in a position where either it's trapped, it can't do much damage to the active Pokemon, or burn, which really reduces the damage you can do. That's a big part of that Kangaskhan control game, making sure Kangaskhan gets those attacks not hampered by a burn, by intimidate, or by any other form of attack reduction.
Looks like Mark does not want to leave that Staraptor out on the field. He's going to switch out for his own Garchomp. Actually, Garchomp, the most popular Pokemon on the field that we've seen so far. Most people were expecting Mega Kangaskhan, but it looks like Nikolai going to go with that double protect strategy from the Gengar and the Garchomp so that Kangaskhan can't fake it out. Of course, Kangaskhan does have that scrappy ability before it Mega Evolves, so it could have also threatened that Gengar as it chose to do.
Garchomp is switching first.
Yep, Nikolai is going to switch out his own Garchomp in favor of Mawile. So Mawile now out on the field, getting that Intimidate off onto both the Kangaskhan and Garchomp. That's going to be pretty huge. Both of those physical attackers aren't going to want to lose that attack, but of course Garchomp is going to get a Dragon Claw off onto the Gengar, and Kangaskhan still deciding not to Mega Evolve so they can keep it scrappy. And is going to go ahead and do the return onto Gengar. The Trick Room though, twisting the dimensions. Fast Trick Room, I haven't seen that since 2010.
Yeah, it was a Mewtwo then on Masters Division, so I kind of curious to see something harking back to that strategy there. Gengar definitely not something you expect losing that battle this weekend.
And it looks like we're going to see another switch on the side of Mark's side. Going to go ahead and put in the Aegislash, trying to keep it slow so we can use that Trick Room that Nikolai set up. But we do see Mawile Mega evolving right away. Of course, Mawile's weakness is its speed. But of course, in Trick Room, now it can use its pure power, its huge ability to break holes in his opponent's team to full effect. Of course, Kangaskhan also going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, but the Sucker Punch is going to fail, trying to target that Gengar, but Iron Head coming off from the does get some good damage onto Kangaskhan with that Iron Head, but the is going to retreat that Gengar in favor of his Wash Rotom out on the field. The Sucker Punch again failing, trying to target that Gengar, but the Aegislash is going to go ahead and do that substitute hide behind the Plush Ball there as Iron Head's going to get the first KO here. Going to get the KO on Mega Kangaskhan, so one Mega down on the side from Mark McQuillan, and Nikolai still has his.
Yeah, that's definitely very bad on Mark's end. As I mentioned before, a big part of these matchups when you have Kangaskhan is kind of the balance between trying to get your Kangaskhan carried away while the other side tries to stop.
Yeah, you can see Mark definitely feeling like he's on the back foot, choosing to go with that defensive play, the King Shield from Mawile. Not going to protect the Garchomp though, so Mega Mawile's going to get another free KO. And Garchomp going down so easily to that play rough from Mawile.
Yeah, it's a tough play there. I actually don't mind that play by Mark, even though it doesn't work out there. I know it looks kind of foolish to give up the Garchomp for free, but like I mentioned, the first read there is that Garchomp's probably going to protect. It knows that Miles likely to play rough there.
We do see that Mark is going to finally go on the offensive as that Aegislash is going to go ahead and switch into its Blade form. With that Shadow Ball is going to be targeted at the Mawile, deciding that he finally needs to have an answer for this Mega Mawile. Deals some really good damage there, but maybe a little bit too late. Iron Head on that Staraptor doesn't deal that much damage, only about 50%, but the Thunderbolt from Wash Rotom is going to be able to pick up that KO. A critical hit, that's just gravy on top.
Yeah, decisive win for Nikolai in this game, it looks like.
Nikolai is taking out
now. Aegislash might be able to stall it out for a little bit, but against more Pokemon, there's just not much you can do. We see Trick Room finally expiring here, but the damage has definitely been done. Mark has a faster team here. He's got that Staraptor, which like most Staraptor is a Choice Scarf set. He's got the option of either using Brave Bird or Fire to deal with.
Yeah, and now he's faced only his Aegislash out on the field, the slowest Pokemon on his team. Still going to play defensive, just try to stall this one out as much as possible. King Shield coming out to prevent any damage from Nikolai's side this turn. Of course, with that substitute and the ability to stance using that King Shield alongside the substitute, relatively safe. Leftovers will keep him full health, but against four Pokemon, like you mentioned, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, I mean, just the combination of Earthquake and Thunderbolt. Impressive game 1 victory there by Nikolai.
Yeah, Mark definitely identifying he did not have a win condition there. Nikolai Zelensky from the United States takes the first win. Real tough match there for Mark.
There we
go, round 2.
Most players wouldn't expect, but it seems to be working very well for him here. And I think players are probably a lot less prepared for that Trick Room because so much is popular here. Which is kind of evident for Mark's team, which is much faster and trying to play well against different threats than what he's against here.
Right, and we do see some different trade 1-for-1. Knocks both Pokemon out, and now we have just a huge offensive threat off the field for Nikolai. You'll trade this Staraptor for Hydreigon at any time. And Aegislash also getting set up as a substitute for free.
Yeah, that's a big play by Mark there. I'm a little surprised that Nikolai allowed that to happen. With Hydreigon on the field like that, it's very... The main reason why you use Hydra Gun, I guess.
Alright, they swapped out Pokemon now.
Yeah, that's sort of the thing here with Garchomp. It's actually pretty good against both of the opposing Pokemon, so he's got one Pokemon that's bad against both and one Pokemon that's good against both. However, Rock Slide's good against one Pokemon and Earthquake's good against the other, so Garchomp can't really deal with both of them at the same time. So, since Paul's already used that Protect there, Rotom and Mega Slash are going to have a chance to make some plays here.
And it looks like Nikolai wants to make some plays too. Going to go ahead and Mega evolve his Mawile. So Mega Mawile back on the field. Mark's still playing slow, going to continue to protect that Aegislash, hoping that Nikolai is going all out to get that right off the field. Sucker Punch does fail as it tries to Sucker Punch the Aegislash, but Garchomp going to put up a substitute. And points for Willow as Heat Rotom put a huge play there.
Yeah, well, a nice job there. Aegislash puts that Sucker
off onto Aegislash. Is he going to be able to break the sub? Yes. Still in that shield form, but does deal enough damage to break the substitute. Aegislash is going to stance into that blade form in the Flash Cannon, into the Garchomp Protect. So free removal of the substitute for Mawile there.
Yeah, nice job on Nikolai's end there. He started off this game a little bit slow, but a nice job there. He was able to prevent taking any
that Garchomp, but Aegislash is going to go ahead and stance back to shield form. Make sure that it uses King Shield to protect any incoming damage, and hopefully get that Lapras in for free. Sucker Punch, of course, not going to be able to connect to anyone, but Dragon Claw coming out from Garchomp onto Lapras, going to deal some good damage, just under 50% there, but takes a little bit back from its Life Orb.
That's an awful lot of damage in Lapras there, but we see why with the Life Orb activating. Definitely looks like Mark.
Mawile Protect to prevent itself from taking any damage from its partner's Earthquake, but the Earthquake is going to connect to both Lapras and Aegislash, and that's Life Orb dealing a ton of damage. Gets Lapras down to red and the Aegislash into the yellow. The Hydro Pump into the Mawile Protect though, and Aegislash is going to go on the offensive here, going back into its blade form using Shadow Ball, also onto the Mawile. The double target into the Protect, and Nikolai takes control of this match.
Yeah, that's a huge play there. Tons of damage from that Garchomp Earthquake, knocking both of these Pokemon in.
Conservatively switch out to the Mawile for Gengar, whose Levitate will prevent that Earthquake from hurting it. And here comes the Earthquake onto the Aegislash and the Lapras. Is it going to be a 2-hit KO? It's a double KO onto the Lapras and the Aegislash.
There we go.
2 KOs, 1 attack. Garchomp's got to be pleased, and so does Nikolai.
Yeah, his Garchomp's really doing a fantastic job this game. It's completely taken over the second game. In the first game, we saw that Trick Room from Gengar really turning the game around, and this time it's an unconventional Garchomp. Really see how effective it is here.
Yeah, we do see another Dragon Claw coming out from that Garchomp, dealing so much damage. More than 50% against that Heat Rotom down to the yellow. Going to be able to heal up a little bit with that Citrus Berry, but of course Gengar's on the field too. Going to be able to, well, Will-O-Wisp coming out, going to be able to be tanked by that Gengar. Not too worried about that in general. Shadow Ball comes out from Gengar onto the Heat Rotom. Will it be enough to get the KO? Not quite. Does get the special defense drop though, and it's just Heat Rotom. Lowered special defense, not many options, and it looks like we're going to have a champion from the United States here.
Looks like not much you can do here for Mark. He's played an admirable series here, but Nikolai's trick just seems like a little bit too much here.
Yeah, we do see a Protect coming out from Heat Rotom, trying to get as much chip damage as possible. Choosing to break the substitute there, a little cheeky, but we will have one more turn left over.
Yeah, perhaps calling the Protect there. Getting a little cheeky here, but I guess when you're winning a match in the World Championship Finals, it's easy to get a little sassy there.
There it is, Garchomp.
There we go, folks.
Heat Rotom goes down.
Nikolai is the world champion.
Senior world champion for the Pokemon Video Game Championships. This crowd is going crazy.
Yeah, really impressive victory there. He absolutely dominated the final series. Definitely can't feel too bad if you're Mark there. I'm sure that finals didn't go quite how he was hoping it would there, but getting to the finals is still a huge deal. A really impressive run, and an excellent job by Nikolai there. It's one of the most dominating World Finals matches I've ever seen in any age division.
That was the seniors final. There you go. So we finally have a winner from the U.S.
That was it.
Right-hand side, Jody Azarelli from the United States.
Masters division,
up against
here we go.
Saint Park from Korea. Of course, we saw a lot from Jody Azarelli yesterday when he played against Marcus Hill from Germany, who then beat Ryosuke Kosuke from Japan. But we had 7 different countries compete in this tournament at the Masters division at the top level. And now we're down to these 2, the United States and Korea. From the United States of America, his team, his accomplishments, 7th place, 2014 Nationals, I believe that should be. And also 2nd place at the local Apex tournament this year in 2014. Really the underdog in this match, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. He doesn't have the storied history that Sajin does, but he did a great breakout performance at U.S. Nationals, making it to the top cut there. It was a very difficult tournament to get through. One of the first VGC tournaments to have 2 days of Swiss, so I mean a qualification stage sort of, and then a second day of Swiss to tier 3 players out a little bit more, and then that top cut bracket stage. So getting all the way to the end there was a huge accomplishment this year, but shows one of the best players in the world.
And here's the opponent at Sajin Park. Still has some fans in the crowd too. You can see on the left-hand side, Logan Perner. Some of the reason why he has so many fans here in the stadium. That's Pachirisu on his team, Gothatel, Gyarados, Garchomp, Gardevoir, and Talonflame. And you can see he's got a few accomplishments listed there. Runner-up is 2011 Worlds as a senior.
Alright, you guys ready? You ready for the Masters division? You ready, guys?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, up next on stage we have the final match of the event, the Pokemon Video Game Masters Division Finals! Our competitors are, from the United States, Player 1, Judy Azarad! Versus Player 2, from Korea, Sejun
Sajin already announcing to the world that Pachirisu potentially going to be the MVP of this, but both of these players coming out with huge fan followings in the crowd. I don't know if you could feel it at home, but it was basically, it felt like an earthquake here in the stadium.
Yeah, I think these players deserve it too. It's kind of an interesting matchup for the fans here. You got Sajin Park, one of the most accomplished and popular trainers in the world. I think definitely the most influential trainer in the world. Anytime Sajin used anything at any point all season, players took note of it. It just as the metagame of the rest of the world. So someone who's a huge fighter pretty quickly here. So just because he's the favorite doesn't mean to come out on top. However, I do think that there's a reason most of the community would say he's the most deserving player who's never won a world championship before. It'd be a very tough opponent for Jody to kind of try to come on top of here. But Jody's come so far for a reason. You know, he really came with a big
Garchomp, Pachirisu chants already started. Up against Jody Azarelli on screen, he's running a Tyranitar, a Charizard, Salamence, Garchomp, Lucario, and Rotom. And it's going to be an explosive battle.
Going to be a big deal here. There's 3 Pokemon in Jody's team that are weak to Fairy type attacks. There's a single Pokemon in his team that resists both Fairy and Psychic type, so it should be a good matchup for the Gardevoir. We did see also Sajin using that Mega Gyarados previously. That Rotom Jody's using that we haven't seen all season. Very good against Gyarados. It's the only Rotom that's neither weak to that Earthquake and resistant to that Water type attack, so it should help him out a little bit here for choosing to use it. Also a good matchup for that Tyranitar and that Garchomp defensively for Judy, but it's going to be very careful to avoid the support Pokemon in Sajin's team with Pachirisu and Gothatel.
Right. And just as you mentioned, that Gardevoir on the stage alongside alongside that Garchomp up against Jody's Tyranitar and Charizard leads. And let's just go one more time. The first turn of the first battle. Let's hear it one more time for Jody and Sajin here in the studio. Interesting leads here from Jody. He leads both of his potential weather setters here up against that Gardevoir and the Garchomp.
Now, this is the one matchup that will come down to a weather war. Jody's probably going to have a preference between which one of the two he wants up, but outside of competing weather here, he can afford to be a little bit more careful. He's a little bit less careful. Yeah. What he does need to be careful about is Gothatel switching in at an inopportune time here, especially with a couple choice Pokemon in his team. He's going to be really careful about what he lets it do.
We do see a Protect coming out from that Charizard immediately, but Moonblast from Gardevoir gets the super effective attack onto Tyranitar, but it is going to fire back with a Stone Edge, getting a whole lot of damage there. Rock Slide from Garchomp is going to be avoided by Charizard thanks to that Protect. Deal a little bit of damage to that Tyranitar, enough to put it into Moonblast KO range. Sandstorm not quite enough to get the KO onto Gardevoir there.
Creates a complicated decision here for Sajin. Gardevoir with one tick of sand, going to be able to knock it out now. Do you withdraw the Gardevoir? Because in Jody's end, he's kind of in a difficult situation also. If he wants to leave this Charizard in, he has to Mega Evolve it, most likely, which would negate that sand. So both sides have some things to consider here. Tyranitar has to be careful since it'd be knocked out by another Moonblast with that faster Gardevoir. Both Pokemon showing their choice cards there. They have to both be careful on this turn, but I wouldn't be surprised if one of the two of them take a risk. This is going to be a matchup where they both have a lot of very offensive Pokemon, and it's going to be a lot of high-risk maneuvers. Whichever one of them gets the most cheap attacks there when opponents not expecting it is probably going to come out with the win here.
And it looks like Jody is going to switch out that Tyranitar for Rotom. Double switching, does not like the matchup from either of his Pokemon in favor of that Salamence now, going to be able to intimidate the opposing Garchomp. But Gardevoir is not going to be too worried about that. The Moonblast is going to come back out from that Gardevoir onto Rotom this time, dealing some more great damage there as Dragon Claw from Garchomp is going to be used on that Salamence. The berry is going to help and deal just a very little bit amount of damage there thanks to that Having Berry. And the stand is going to be able to get the KO on Gardevoir right there at the end. So Jody Azarelli taking the first Pokemon knockout.
Sage Intuition to make a sacrifice there. Likely expected that to happen there, judging by the way he played out that turn. We just see Citrus Berry activating from Rotom there, healing up there to get Jody in a little better board position there with higher health Pokemon in both of his slots. He doesn't get the early lead there, which is a big deal. I think removing that Gardevoir is a big deal. I mentioned previously that there are a lot of Pokemon on his side of the field that are weak to Moonblast. He's brought at least 2 of them, so he really doesn't want to have to deal with that for long periods of time. I think that letting it go so early is dangerous. Let's say he's got a great plan here for how he wants to deal with this situation without it, because if he was able to get 3 or 4 Moonblasts off, it's very likely Sage would win the game there. So huge start for Jody to get rid of it.
Yeah, and we do see the Pachirisu on the field, and the crowd goes crazy as soon as Pachirisu makes it out. Interesting choice to bring in. Pachirisu is a very disruptive Pokemon, of course able to abuse that Follow Me ability to redirect any attacks towards it, and many of other support options as well.
Yeah, the Follow Me here is an interesting option. In this matchup, it's not going to be able to do too much with its Volt Absorb, but it will be a little frustrating against Rotom if it's out against Gyarados later. It won't be able to use that Thunderbolt in fear of just healing the Pachirisu.
And Salamence does not want to stay on the field, scared away from that Pachirisu. Switches out for Tyranitar. That Follow Me is going to come out from the Pachirisu. We will see the Rock Slide from Garchomp. Tyranitar avoids it, but will be able to connect with Rotom to deal some damage there. Very bulky Rotom, as you can see, and Leaf Storm coming out onto Pachirisu. The poor little squirrel only takes about 50% from that and eats its Citrus Berry to heal right back up, while Rotom has lost a lot of special attack and a lot of offensive power from it.
Yeah, it's impressive how bulky that little Pachirisu is. You look at it just out there as a little tiny squirrel thing. You don't really expect it to be very bulky, but it takes almost nothing from that Leaf Storm. And you have to exaggerate, you can't exaggerate rather how powerful that is. It's the same power as a Draco Meteor and just nothing, you know. Rotom definitely not as powerful, especially as some of the dragons as far as putting those attacks out, but you know, the metagame lives in fear of overheat from Rotom's brother, Rotom Heat. It's the same base power.
And we do see Garchomp's going to protect, letting Pachirisu do everything. Oh, the correct prediction there. The nuzzle from Pachirisu. Going to be able to get the damage and paralysis onto that Tyranitar. That Scarf Tyranitar is now worthless. Now it's paralyzed. Huge protects coming out from Sajin, blocking both the Ice Punch and the Will-O-Wisp and getting the paralysis on that Scarf Tyranitar.
Yeah, excellent play there. You probably noticed the Cherish Ball previously, knowing that the Tyranitar is from that promotion. Only way you can get Ice Punch, so also knows there's no egg moves on this Tyranitar, so you get some useful information there. It also makes a fantastic play by slowing it down. Usually gets the knockout on Garchomp with Ice Punch. There's a chance it survives with some defensive investment, but not an issue there. Now Garchomp going to be able to deal with this Tyranitar as it normally would. Rotom not too threatening out in the field now with that reduced special attack from using Leaf Storm, so better position now for Sajin to be in.
And Pachirisu is going to redirect all targets. I'm pretty sure Jody would want to get that off the field right now anyway, as we do see Garchomp's Dragon Claw is going to attack that Rotom, and Will-O-Wisp redirected away from Garchomp onto Pachirisu, now burnt. We'll be taking that burn damage every turn in addition to some more turns of sand as Ice Punch comes through from Tyranitar, still dealing almost no damage. And fortunately for Sajin, that Sandstorm is going to subside this turn so that we don't have to worry about any additional chip damage.
Yeah, Pachirisu now has to at least be attacked once more, or it'll survive 2 more turns after that burn damage, but likely going to follow me and go down Garchomp probably needs to try to get a knockout on this turn. Doesn't necessarily need to get both of the enemy Pokemon since he can get another one on the next turn after the protection from the Follow Me, but Sage is going to need to start picking up Pokemon here. There's a lot of weakened Pokemon on Jody's side, but he does need to start evening out the Pokemon score. Even with a bunch of weakened Pokemon, playing from 2-4 down is going to be pretty tough. However, Garchomp still has a full health here. We still have a full health Pokemon on the back, so Sage is definitely setting up to make a comeback here. He's trying to win the late game, and not necessarily just on Pokemon score.
And it looks like Sajin's going to protect his Garchomp, sending out Talonflame as Protect comes out from Pachirisu. Going to try and keep that Pachirisu on the field. Leaf Storm into the Protect, Ice Punch into that Talonflame. That's some good damage on the Talonflame. And the freeze! The Ice Punch gets the freeze on the Talonflame. It's stuck in mid-air. Can't do anything. Really unfortunate break there on the switch in.
You wonder how it stays floating like that, but a really, really big freeze there. And that's sort of the issue of that Pokemon lead that Jody's starting to accumulate there, is that one wrong thing happening and there's not enough ground to make it up. I think if Sage had gotten a position where he just had mostly full health Talonflame and mostly full health Garchomp out, it would have been a good situation there. But Pachirisu now only has a turn left unless it's able to absorb a Thunderbolt with a Volt Absorb, and Talonflame is...
Sajin is not playing around. Overheat gets the KO onto the Mo Problems and face, and goes back to Jody's trainer. Tyranitar is still out though. You see the Life Orb from Talonflame as Super Fang from Pachirisu. Not to paralysis. Tyranitar fully paralyzed. Sajin was not happy about that turn of freeze, and Pachirisu finally faints thanks to the burn.
Yeah, Pachirisu certainly did his job though. It's gotten Sage into a very manageable position now. Even though he's facing a decent Pokemon deficit here, he does have a bunch of damage on most of Jody's Pokemon, so it's not impossible he can come back from this one. However, he does still have that Salamence in the back. That Intimidate will be a big problem for both of these Pokemon, but the combination of Great Bird and Rock Slide still can do a lot of damage to Charizard here if Sage chooses to go that route. Even though Jody looks like he has the lead there, I don't know if he really likes this position. He's going to have to cut this very, very close to come out with a win.
Of course, you have to be careful with that Talonflame too, because it deals just as much damage to itself as it does to you. We do see Salmon switching in right now, going to get that Intimidate off onto both the Garchomp and the Talonflame. Going to be huge coming up as both of those physical attackers are going to want to abuse their physical moves. Charizard going to go ahead and Mega Evolve into Mega Charizard Y. Going to summon the Drought, going to bring the Sun and strengthen the attack of all the fire moves on the side. Of course, Talonflame probably not going to want to be using that anymore, but Brave Bird will come out from Talonflame using that ability to make it priority. It's going to deal a lot of damage to Charizard, a little bit over half. Gets the recoil damage and the Life Orb damage, and the Rock Slide is going to connect to both Charizard and the Salamence. Is it going to be enough? Gets the KO on Charizard. Salamence still around, but Charizard going down for free, pretty big deal.
Yeah, I think Sage should be able to take this one. You got Super Fang in the last turn by Pachirisu there, but it seems like it was so irrelevant, only doing 17 damage there. I don't know if it's actually going to end up being so. With that extra damage there, you're going to feel very safe that even Intimidated, Talonflame can finish off this Tyranitar if it needs to. We've already seen that the Salamence has the Hobbit Berry, not a Choice Scarf, so Garchomp should be able to finish off. And we see the fourth.
Jody going ahead and forfeiting, and Sajin takes game one of this best of 3 set. Let's hear it for Sajin, everybody. Huge win for Sajin. You always want to take that first game in a series, and just all the control is in his favor now.
It's going to be a really overwhelming situation for Jody to try to deal with now. Now you're in the fight.
So Jody's switching up the leads a little bit, and Sajin just deciding to go with what works.
Sajin is Garchomp and Gardevoir.
Switch up here. We saw the Mega Charizard throughout all of Jody's previous extreme matches. However, this Lucario can go both ways, it looks like. It does have Lucario Knight, so it's capable of Mega Evolution, and we see it here.
There we go.
Yeah, Mega Lucario making its first appearance on the stream here. Going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, get a lot of additional power on the field for Jody. And Bullet Punch coming up from Mega Lucario onto Gardevoir. Not quite enough for the one-hit KO. Dazzle and Gleam, the choice from Gardevoir. Super effective damage on Salamence, and the Earthquake not affecting Salamence or Gardevoir thanks to that telepathy, but will be able to get the damage onto Lucario. Is it going to be enough? Is Mega going down? Huge gambit from it, did not pay off, but Rock 2 from Salamence going to hit that Garchomp and slow it down just a little bit.
Yeah, excellent play there on main tricks of this matchup, the ability to use that Mega Lucario, which hadn't been seen before, and try to get a quick knockout of that Gardevoir. Once again, we see it very low at range of Sandstorm damage, but this time the damage looks like it may have been done. Gardevoir's still in great position to try to do some damage here. Dragon Claw and Salamence or Earthquake and Tyranitar do some very serious damage. Tyranitar's going to have to lock into a move here, which will help out Sajin significantly planning out the rest of the game here. Getting one more knockout, even if it's not a Tyranitar, would prevent him from switching moves again, creating a much more winnable endgame situation for Sajin.
Jody is going to protect that Salamence, does not want to let this Dazzling Gleam get the KO there. Going to deal no damage to that Salamence, but super effective damage onto Tyranitar. Rock Slide is the choice from Jody, that's the play. Going to pick up the KO onto Gardevoir, get some damage onto Garchomp. Hope for a flinch here. Could be huge for Jody. The Earthquake is going to go through. No flinches. Earthquake onto Tyranitar. This is a super effective hit. Is it going to be enough? No! Just 12 HP. Salamence taking some Sandstorm damage, but a good KO, a KO that Jody needed.
Yeah, he does get some progress here. No longer has to worry about that Dazzling Gleam, which would easily knock out both of those Pokemon, but he gave up a lot to get it. Tyranitar on the verge of being knocked out now. Salamence also very low. Garchomp easily knock out either of these Pokemon now that Tyranitar is locked into that Rock Slide. We did see Jody come back from a seemingly unwinnable situation during his top 4 match with that Rock Slide Tyranitar, getting some key critical hits and flinches. He might need that again here. Garchomp alone is creating a lot of threat right now. We haven't even seen 2 of Sajin's Pokemon yet.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be Pachirisu. Pachirisu on the field, capable of redirecting any attack from Salamence now that Garchomp's slower thanks to that Rock Tomb. So it's a great play from Sajin to bring that back out.
Yeah, it can definitely help out a whole bunch here. Quick follow me to prevent Salamence from creating any real threat here. And Garchomp kind of says pick up which of the Pokemon it wants to try to knock out. Jody likely going to need to switch one of the 2 here, but the other one's going to be in a lot of danger. He's kind of got to hope that Sajin guesses wrong about which of the 2 that he switches out. There's also the threat too of Super Fang here, but we're still using the follow me.
We have follow me coming out from Pachirisu. Jody keeping both in. Rock Slide coming out from Tyranitar. Going to have to hope for a flinch onto that Garchomp. It looks like we do see some small damage on both. Draco Meteor from Jody onto that Pachirisu. Probably originally targeted for that Garchomp. Will connect, will deal some good damage. We've already seen that Pachirisu is so bulky that low Rotom's Leaf Storm wasn't proof enough in just paying a Salamence Draco Meteor. And no one! So Rock Slide does come out from Garchomp. That should be a double KO. No! 2-3 from Salamence. Unfortunately, we've seen Will the Sand stick around. Yes, one more turn of Sand does pick up the KO on Salamence. So double KO for Sajin that turn.
Now this game, he does get the Pokemon lead. A big 3-1 advantage. He still has the redirection available with Pachirisu here. So hard to imagine anything Jody can do here. I never thought I'd see the day where Pachirisu was a world champion, but it looks like we're on the verge of it here.
Yeah, and it looks like Rotom is going to be Jody's last hope to keep the world safe from world champion Pachirisu. But up against the Garchomp and the Pachirisu. Pachirisu, of course, could take one for the team, use that follow me to redirect any attacks from Rotom. But instead, Pachirisu is not going to do any of that. It's going right on the offensive. Super Fang going to take away half of Rotom's health. Dragon Claw right back after.
Deserved a world championship more than Sajin did. I don't think anyone plays the game more. I don't think anyone works harder. And I feel great for him. Sometimes in these Pokemon tournaments, you get results that just you're not too sure about. You feel like maybe somebody got robbed. Nobody got robbed today. The best player in the world wins it. I think he was the favorite in both of the last 2 years' world championships.
Sajin was good. That was, I mean, we saw him on the stream yesterday, and I knew he was good. It was really unique using Pachirisu, so that was pretty cool. And he won. Wasn't anybody from the US, but hey, you know what? It was a good game. Sajin was really talented, really skilled, so well deserved. And yeah, it was fun. So I'm at Worlds, and I ran into Marcus. He's here. What do you think of the matches?
Interesting. Like, I'm not very super into competitive, but seeing a lot of these matches, they're like really intense. It's awesome.
Good evening and welcome to the 2014 Pokemon World Championships closing ceremonies.
so we are heading back now. We are done with Worlds. They have the closing ceremonies going on right now. We decided not to stay because, I mean, we kind of saw the winners already, and we figured that, you know what, it's going to be a big rush, so we might as well leave right now. We can hear what there's like something going on. I don't know, but it was a good time. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah? What was your...
Right when we left, the ceremony started.
Yeah. What was your favorite part?
The battles.
All the battles, yeah? Yeah, those were pretty cool. I'm excited to use Aegis Slash now. He seemed like he was pretty powerful in the whole thing.
Oh yeah,
you
I
can
like
see all the decorations and everything.
Look, it's
So, Fennekin's Evolution.
Yeah, what is it?
Ooh, let's see what's going on. Let's peek inside. Hey, is that Junichi Masuda? No, it's not. Time, and that was Pokemon World Championships 2014. I don't know where it's going to be held next year, but I was glad that it was in DC so we could come and check it out. But that's that. So hope you guys enjoyed this vlog of the World Championships as well as my vlog of the Pokemon Symphony.